G'day everyone, my name is Dave. Welcome to my channel. Hang on, wait a second. Let there be light. So today we're talking about light. And this is something that I thought I had all figured out. Light goes on, light goes off. Light goes on, light goes off. Light goes on, light goes off. But trust me, the Hebrew word that's used for light in the Bible, it's gonna surprise you. Well, if this is your first time on my channel, this is the place where I like to do short, 2-minute videos designed to help you take the next practical steps in your faith journey. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and click that little bell icon so that you never miss an episode. So I've been asking you for your suggestions about which Hebrew word I should do a video on, and there have been tons of suggestions. And one of the words suggested was the Hebrew word for light, so that's what I'm gonna do today. And if you've got a suggestion for my next video, make sure you leave it in the comment section down below, and who knows, maybe next week I'll choose you. Okay, so let's put 2 minutes up on the clock and get straight into it. So the Hebrew word for light is or, O-H-R, which surprisingly doesn't mean to illuminate or to make things visible. It actually means to bring order to something chaotic. Now, I bet some of you are already thinking about that famous line from the creation story. Let there be light. I don't know if that's the way that God actually said that. Which means that up until this point in the story, God had actually made the heavens and the earth in the dark. Now, to any normal person reading the Bible, God saying, let there be light makes sense, so you just move on. But if you've been watching these videos or following along with my Instagram devotions, then you're not really normal anymore. So you read these verses knowing that when God said, let there be light, he was actually saying, let there be order. You see, verse 2 of the entire Bible says that the earth was without form and void, which basically means it was chaotic, which is exactly why God said, let there be let there be light, let there be order. Because one of the things that defines God's kingdom is order. And then later on in the story, Jesus challenges all of his followers to be light to the people around them. He literally describes his followers as being the light of the world. So this means we are to bring order into the world, or more specifically, we're supposed to bring order to the people who are in chaos around us. And when you do this, Jesus said that you are shining before others in the way that you act and in the way that you speak. And in doing that, you're actually pointing people toward God. Now, when we read Jesus' words about being a light, I think the picture that most of us have is of this giant light bulb shining in a dark world. But what if your life wasn't one single light bulb shining the way to God, but was actually a string of smaller lights? What if every action, every word, every decision that you made throughout the day built on each other until your life looked more like a jar of light? It shines brightly and points people toward God, one step, one action, one word, one decision at a time. It's like one of my favorite quotes from Pastor Carl Lentz. How well you love people is how you gauge whether or not God is doing something in your life. Andy Stanley puts it this way: your devotion to God is illustrated, demonstrated, and authenticated. Your devotion to God is illustrated, demonstrated, and authenticated by your love for others. See, I believe that today, every action, every word, every decision, every conversation, every social media post is a chance for you to shine brightly, to bring order to the family and friends around you. And it also means if you're facing chaos today, then I believe that God wants to shine a light, to shine his ore into your situation, to bring order to your chaos. So there you have it. That's the meaning of the Hebrew word for light. What biblical word or concept do you want me to explain in Hebrew next time? Why don't you let me know in the comment section down below. Now, before you all go, I want to give you a little sneak peek into my latest book. It's called 52 Hebrew Words Every Christian Should Know. And here's a little sneak peek. Now, this is the only copy that I have of this book, but I'm gonna sign it and give it away to someone who comments on this video, subscribes to my channel, and follows me on Instagram. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that little bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a video, and I'll see you all next time. Light goes off.